There was a story of a young boy who wanted to build a fort on the top of a hill on his family's land. So that day he found a barrel and started to push and roll this barrel up this hill. But every time he made some progress, the barrel would roll this way and that way, and it would eventually roll down the hill again. As the young son continued to try to roll this barrel up, he did not notice that his dad was also watching him from inside the house. Peeping through the window, the dad wondered if his son was going to ask him for help. The son got close to the top, but with his size and his strength, he could not hold nor stop the barrel from wanting to fall or roll backwards. Finally, the young son, he walked down the hills towards the barrel in defeat with tears. The dad saw this and walked out to him and said, "Son, get up and push again, for you did not use all your strength." The answer the son gave to his dad was, "I did use all my strength. And why are you telling me to push again? You are making me feel so bad. I already tried as hard as I can." Then the dad said to the son, "No, you didn't, because you did not ask me. I will help push the barrel for you and with you up this hill to build this fort." This story resonates with me so much because it reminded me of my wife back in 2011. The life we lived was a reckless life. We were married with kids, but I was still an angry man, cussing, smoking, drinking, gambling, and most of all, selfishly and wildly living just for me. She had enough of my ways. She wanted to leave me. I guess she tried all in her strength to see the man she loved change. But there was no way I was going to change. I am who I am. I was the barrel being rolled up the hill, but always falling back to the same spot of life. Eventually, she gave up on her ideas and her strength. Finally, she remembered God. That night, she prayed and told God that I was God's problem. If he was going to change, God, only you could change him. And if you don't change him, I'm leaving him. God's answer to her was not instantly that night, but many days and many nights afterwards, God came. It was on God's time. In the middle of the night, he stood at the edge of my bed. My bedroom became illuminated with a pure white no eyes have seen, no words can describe. There he looked at me with arms wide open. In that moment, I believed and I knew that there was a God, and this person, he was the Son of God. All of me knew instantly his name was Jesus. So when you run out of strength, when you run out of ideas, when you run out of this and that, guess what? It's about time to call upon God. It's about time to use his name, Jesus. And it's about time to know he is good, and it's about time to know he is mighty to save. Zephaniah 3:17, the Lord your God is in your midst, a mighty one who will save. He will rejoice over you with gladness. He will quiet you by his love. He will exult over you with loud singing. Call upon the name of Jesus while you have breath, for he is always near. Remember God in all your ways and in all your doings. It's about time. In Jesus' name, amen.